Hey, what is going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video, and today I'm going to do my RWBY Volume 9, Chapter 2, or Episode 2, review. And so today, continues really where they left off. You know, they talked about how they're in possibly a fairy world, and you know, they concluded that they're in a story possibly that they had heard about as kids, and that is Ever After. And the story is it's a fantasy fairy tale story that is the girl who fell through the world. And kind of basically what happens to them here, in a way, right? Um, so they've already encountered talking mice. They have, a raccoon thing stole Yang's, robot arm. Um, and so they're basically trying to figure out, like, well, how they're going to get out. And they basically conclude they have to go to the tree, which is the heart of where they are. And that the protagonists of their fairy tale story had to get to the tree as well. Um, so that's what they're trying to figure out. But first, they had to get try to get Yang's arm back from this, as they call him. Little the mouse basically explained to them that the only talking raccoon that he knows of is the Jixter, um, who basically finds things and takes them, and the mouse doesn't see it as taking, but just stuff that we don't need. And they kind of were like, yeah, that's basically taking. Also, Weiss was trying to find out a logical explanation of what happened, which, I thought some of the designs of her thinking were kind of funny with the little squiggly black lines, circle things in the white bubble. When they get to this Jixer, he basically has these different prizes in town that he is auctioning off, and one was a staff that looked like Yang's, you know, um, her metal hand. Which also, by the way, Yang also did say, like, the reason why she lost her hand was because, you know, she was knocked out still, and she tried to get it. She couldn't. It was too late. But yeah, so there was a staff that looked like Yang's hand. There was this small item thing, and then there was a, I guess like a stick figure of a greenish, bluish. It was a green bluish type color thing. Um, and it was a stick figure person. And so they first auctioned off the one thing for a hug. And they thought this would be easy. Then Yang tried to get the staff, but then the royal degree showed more love affection, and so they got the staff. And then for the third item, Ruby tried to get it on an auction, and she was like, couldn't hesitate for like the what she needed to do to get it. But then after that, the mouse, Little, decided to take the sticky figure thing herself, and this led to everyone going on the attack and whatnot. And we did come to the conclusion that Jixer basically transforms like the items that they stole into something different. I guess because they don't actually know the value of what he's taking, so they transform him into something different. But so basically, the stick figure thing transforms into I guess Penny's like one of Penny's weapons, which Ruby knew right away, and that's why she was drawn to it. And then the staff transforms into Yang's metal arm, which Yang takes. And then also, the other item like transforms into a mouse with like cheese in her hand. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of the people weren't happy about this. But what was funny about this scene was that as Yang got her like arm back and everybody on Team RWBY was running away from the town and where they were at, it with the exception of Weiss, who literally just walks casually out of there. I thought that was kind of funny. I don't know if anyone caught that, but I just thought that was kind of funny. Like, Weiss was definitely kind of the star in this episode, I think, because she had a lot of funny moments in it. There was, like, a lot of funny, like, a lot of comedy fucking moments in this that I thought were kind of funny, but also kept it serious as well at the same time, since they're, like, supposed to be in this world that doesn't exist, but yet they're in it. And Weiss was still trying to make sane of this whole situation they were in, like trying to come up with a logical explanation to why they were the way they were in this episode. So, yeah, I thought it was kind of funny. Anyways, so then they're back in the forest. And, Ruby is just looking at this sword thing. Oh, by the way, the Jixer had to hug the other person that ended up having a mouse instead of with the item that he bought for. They had to hug again. I guess that's to get the hug back. So, yeah, that was kind of really weird. Anyways, so they talk about this ever after person who had to beat the Red King in a game to proceed, which because of this, and they couldn't just go to the tree, which was another funny moment because it was raining just in the spot that Team RWBY was at. And because of this, Weiss actually was like, you know what? The tree is where we have to go to get out of here. Let's just go there. And so she literally tries to go there, and she's basically stuck in the exact spot they were in the forest while it was raining. While it was raining, she was literally stuck in the same spot. And she kept walking, back and forth, basically around in a circle. And then she's pissed, so she throws something. And then when she throws it, it goes right back to the back of her head and knocks her down. I was like laughing at that moment. That was kind of funny. Like, Weiss was just so pissed off today in this episode. So the King's guards basically said that Team RWBY ruined the birthday for stealing a fake staff, might I add, like a fake staff. They were still obsessed over Team RWBY to being captured, despite the fact that they should have been pissed off at the racoon who sold the guards a fake item. Like, not the item that they originally were bidding for. So, apparently that was like, we're going to forget about that whole thing and just go after these guys, or go after these gals. from Team Ruby. But they did. And so Ruby offers them Penny's sword because, she was drawn to the sword. That's how she knew the stick figure thing was the sword. And she was drawn to it because it was Penny and the bond she had with Penny. And so she offers the sword to the royals, to the royal guard, basically, and basically says that this was a great warrior, which she was, and, and this would be a great treasure for it, and because they were going to take them to prison anyways because of the, what they did. Which is where they want to go anyways, but instead they wanted to go as someone that could present something to the king instead of going to jail. And so they're going to present this sword, I guess, to the royals, the royal king. So they accept it, and then they basically are now going to follow the guards, I guess. And also I should mention they are still worried about what actually is going on right now in the real world, because they have no idea if they have a place to go home to. They did mention this in the episode, that they don't know if Atlas is still a thing. Where's Salem, where's Cinder, what they did. They have no idea what happened. And that is something that we really need to know, by the way. I should add, and I wish they would kind of explain this a little bit, but something tells me that this whole season is going to be focused on this Ever After thing. So, nonetheless, that's how we got to deal with it. And like I said at the end of the episode, they showed the theme song at the beginning rather than the last, like they did in the last episode, because this is how they formatted everything. Theme song was pretty good. Again, we don't know who this new person that appears in the theme song that's near Ruby's scythe. Still hasn't been revealed yet, so we'll have to wait on that. And as well as what's going to happen to Team RWBY, and if they can get back to where they need to get back to. Plus, we also don't know where Neo is, who is in this world as well. So, wonder how she got if she got the short end of the stick in this one as well, since she can't talk, and these mice can. So yeah. There was also funny moments with the mouse who, before they went to the city, she was going to build her own little, building or whatever, but didn't. But basically, Team RWBY basically said that she could come with them, because she was too far away from her home. So there was also that too. So I guess Little ain't going anywhere. She's going to be with RWBY for the remainder of this season. So we'll see what happens, guys. But anyways, that is it. Comment, rate. If you like this video or any of my other videos, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell for all the latest content. Thank you. And that is about it, guys. I am the Ultimate Goku, and I'm out of here. Peace. Peace. Also, make sure to subscribe to the Ultimate Goku YouTube channel, as well as the Ultimate Goku Twitch channel, as well as the Ultimate Goku Instagram, as well as my Discord, which has anime, cartoons, live action series, as well as movies. We have sports as well, wrestling, all that good stuff. And yeah, so make sure to check out the server. And now I'm out. Peace.